ads and the fact that they're everywhere. Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Think all of ducks are in rows, everything is good, we'll find out. I can definitely move all of this over. Well, you know, I probably should make one of these magic chests into a food chest so I stop having to go over to the food chest, huh? You know, that would make nothing but sense.
Probably.
Hey there, Jay. Still waking up a bit, but otherwise everything's good. How about you?
I wanted to. Here it is.
I always want to. Ah! Nice, nice. Okay, we need the almanac of plants and seedlings for a bunch of these things using the food we found. Is, you know, we weren't supposed to be over there yet according to the pathing for crafting thing.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess I may as well make a better grappling hook, huh? I mean, I have everything for it. Sure, I guess.
I thought you already did that.
I never bothered because all it does is reduce the stamina cost by 10. But it's just sitting there right in front of my face right now. I'm like, well, fine, I guess.
Oh my god. And I'm gonna try to do so. I see your silly chat.
There we go. And there we go. This will fix the food problem.
I hear you.
Yeah, the food problem that was food not being readily usable. There we go. There's now a magic chest where the food is, and I'm just gonna move all of the food into it.
Bonk.
Always bonk.
Every day.
Yeah.
And sorry guys if I sound like I'm dying. I just need some food. Don't worry about me.
Xeno is slightly dead. It's okay. Xeno will be better soon.
I will. Hi, potato. How you doing?
There you go. Move that. Hindsight being 2020, I should not have sat the magic chest on top of a chest I was planning on getting rid of. Well, I guess that chest lives there. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna put this other small chest in the chest because I'm never using those small chests again anyway.
I'm not sure how I'm doing.
That's entirely fair. Brain is still
I
rebooting.
need to eat. I need to.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting on my lover to do the dinner.
Right, that's why I was never making chain lightning. Chain lightning required copper bars. Right.
Don't we have copper now?
We do, but we have no means of making the bars because remember, we still don't have a means of smelting metal.
You got 6 ads? Oh my fucking god.
Twitch, why?
I'm so sorry for that.
Twitch, please.
I said that I don't know how I feel yet. If you didn't hear that.
Might also still be an ad land.
And we will see. They will either answer me or they will be like, I'm back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
It's,
need to go get more of that amber at some point, because apparently amber is needed for Eternal Fireball.
Yep.
And I thought I had gotten enough of it for things like that, but apparently it got used somewhere, because I know we definitely came back with more than 20. I probably wasn't paying attention and used it for something else.
That's how life is.
Yeah, just very inconvenient when life be that way. Hey, I can move these over to the food storage. Move that, move that. Move that over in general. May as well move those over now, too. The rest of these can stay here. I don't even know why that still exists.
Oh, I didn't tell you this, I think. It's like a very long time ago now when we are talking about like ads.
Yeah.
I had a friend, like a female friend. They got very surprised with one of the ads that was dropped for her. Because it was educational about Our Lady parts.
Ah, yeah, you know, that would be a bit of a surprise for someone to see an ad about suddenly. Yeah.
Yeah, and she told me, like, hey, I learned something new about our female organ. I was like, huh?
Yeah, you know, especially bringing it up just suddenly like that adds an extra layer to it.
It goes fast.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good. No, I'm just sitting here saying things because I'm just sitting here juggling things from chest to chest still, so if you hear me muttering, it's because I'm muttering at what I did in the past that's caused me to do this now.
Yep. And I'm being an annoyance and sleeping.
Ah, you're up there. Yeah, you know, that'd be a good idea.
I actually didn't know if you were, like, laying there for a while. Your character actually, like, turn in their sleep.
Yeah. I don't think they're, like, actually sleeping from the look of things.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed it was really close to night, so I just lay down and fucking speeded up with that process, and then when it became night, it just speeded up even faster, so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. Damn!
Turning those off entirely. And that cleaned up some of the choppiness that was happening. Not sure what was going on with that. Things were running just like ever so slightly weird, so I'm like, I need to poke this. What's happening here? Everything is fine now.
Okay, I was gonna make a joke. You better poke it really, really hard if it doesn't listen to you.
If it doesn't listen, that's when the hammer comes out. But I think we're good as far as things here go at the moment. So we should probably head on somewhere before it decides to go back to night again.
Yeah, now when we got the bed buff too,
Yeah.
we should
just looking around the map trying to figure out where would be worthwhile to go. We could go get the smithing tools. We do need those.
Yes, we do.
Masonry tools wouldn't be bad too, but the smithing tools are probably a higher priority. I feel like we're skipping a step by getting the smithing tools, but I mean, if it's telling us to do it.
Yeah, and in my opinion, after a while, you fucking lose what's the next step and not.
Yeah.
Because it just overwhelms you with quests.
Well, it's not even a volume of quests that's confusing me. It's the fact that we still don't have the Crucible that's confusing me. I feel like something's wrong there, and I can't figure out what.
It might be that we have a quest that is blocking it, absolutely.
Well,
I just don't know which one.
Logically, it would be a blacksmith's quest, but his current quest feels like it's past where that one should be. So I'm like, eh? That's why I'm
maybe.
confused. I
And
feel
welcome
like
back from the ads. Wait, you had ads that long?
Well, they did say it was 6 ads. 6 ads lasts a while.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
I mean, it listed as an
Ooh.
Embervale quest, so...
What is this?
What is what? You're gonna have to give me a little more than that to work with.
It's an abandoned a hunter camp. Apparently, if we do something in there, if we get a bow.
I don't think I have that quest, or at least...
Lost in the Shroud?
Oh, I do have that one, but that one was from a while ago, so that bow may not be any good anymore, but we can go look.
Yeah, because...
Oh, wait, no, the quest is up there. I think we just had it for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up in Revelwood, so it shouldn't be too bad. We can go look at that. That way we at least go do something. Rather than me trying to puzzle out this Crucible shit again. It is making my damn head spin.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I told before then, Potato, that I don't know how I feel. I'm a bit dizzy at the moment, so I'm just waiting for food. Is it that one? Oh, yeah, it is.
God
Set
damn
a
it.
waypoint.
Yep, I might be about to... Yep, I died by falling because I was checking something.
Oh, no.
Because, of course, I'm trying to tab away to check something, and he decides to teleport forward while I'm tabbing away to check something. And I couldn't get control back in time to not fall to my death. Okay, that is doing that. Why is it running so much worse today?
Is it like internet-wise or just...
No, it's definitely something physically with the computer being weird, and I'm trying to figure that out. It's not bad, it's just slightly weird, and I'm trying... It's one of those things where it's just weird enough that it's bugging me.
Yeah, you feel it, and therefore it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Bear with me a second, chat. I'm gonna give this a quick kick and see if I can get it to behave itself.
Nice. It was a little...
No, even...
A little thing.
Like, this was perfectly smooth last week. What did they do?
I'm actually not sure. Because for me, it's running fine. But I see on your side that it's a bit laggy.
It's not as bad for me visually, but something's off, and I can't put my finger on what. So I'm just gonna start hammering down all this extra crap and see if I can get it to figure its life out. Because most of this is completely unnecessary anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do.
I have
it's
a
better.
rule for myself. I have a specific settings that I always turn off.
I have a lot of things I turn off 9 times out of 10, but it was working perfectly fine last week, so I stopped fiddling with it because I was gonna break something if I kept fiddling with it. And
I understand.
And now it's decided to break arbitrarily, so now I have to sit here and fight with it again. You are in a different quest spot than where we were going, but we can do that too. Why not?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And of course, you know, the random fall to my death also took away the rested buff I had because, you know, can't be allowed to have nice things today. I'm also not sure how you got where you are.
Oh, to be honest, up the tower, went to the edge, then jumped towards the mountain. It was a little hole in the mountain. I went in there, and then here.
Okay, so I just didn't see the hole you went into then. That's exactly where the line is for that. Got it. Because I knew which way you flew. That part was clear. The problem became how you got to the specific spot you were from that point.
Yeah.
Because everything down there is Shroud, and it's like, well, she either went in the Shroud or she found a way around, and I'm not sure which is the truth on that one either. Because everything around this mountain is pure Shroud, like, everywhere.
Ooh. Uh-huh.
This is, I presume, clay. Yep, okay. Don't need to do anything with that right now. We have clay on hand. And we have all the bricks we need to make a crucible if I ever can find sand.
Yeah, okay. It's a lore here where I am, if you care for it.
If I ever get over there, I will be concerned about such things. I am on a journey because of trying to figure out how you got there, so it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, I see that you can actually walk around to get here, but I can also see that's a long
yeah, I was about to say,
ahead.
That's a long walk through a lot of Shroud, and I'm just like, you know, I'm not dealing with that right now. Because I'm also not sure if where you are is in the Shroud to begin with or not, because it's not very clear on the map.
No, I'm not in the I'm not in the Shroud.
Okay. Because I didn't want to run through like miles of Shroud only to get over there with no Shroud time left and then find out there's more Shroud there.
No.
I did, however, apparently find another lore thing in this Flame Sanctum I ended up in over here, which is pretty close to where you are. You're like right about to me now. And it leads to a smuggler's hideout, apparently.
That one I might have done already, but it's still good that you got it.
Yeah, I just happened to find this building, so I'm like, I might as well open it.
The thing is, I was really up there, so...
Well, that's the other thing I assumed, which is why I'm like, I don't want any part of trying to get up there.
Yeah, I can show you another time, and you can just follow me into the hole I found.
Yeah,
so
because that's probably the only way to find that hole in the ground that you went into.
My god! Have they become more aggressive? Because he shot really fast.
I don't know. They didn't seem any faster to me, but again, the game's also being a little jank, so you may be experiencing oddities in general, which is part of why I'm trying to figure out why it's doing it and fix it.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I found him in that house. It is still framey for me, and I still am not entirely sure why, but I also don't want to keep everything held up while I try to fix it, because it shows now to break. Which is frustrating.
For me, it's all good, but I still understand the frustration around it.
Is like, why? There we go. Oh, oh, I think I fixed it. I think we're good. I feel like either another setting was added or they reset a setting on me, because I didn't even recognize one of those settings that I just turned off right now, and now everything's back to normal.
Yeah, it looks way better now.
So I think fuckery happened, and I just don't entirely understand it.
Yeah.
I hate when they change your goddamn settings on you. Just leave what we did alone.
Yeah, I don't remember which game I'm playing like quite frequently, but that game can just sometimes. Oh, by the way, I resetted some shit.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Like, if they did a deep overhaul of something, sure, reset the settings so you get a clean situation there. But I don't think there even was like a serious update in the last week. So,
Oh,
the hell?
here is a camp.
Yeah.
It's not shown on the map. That's why I was like, huh?
Well, we haven't been in it enough for it to be on the map, I think. Like, we haven't found, like, wherever the prompt is. There's so many plants out in front of that camp, too. Like, I only just now got a text prompt about scavenger camp when I'm running towards it, so...
Yeah, I'm just surprised I haven't seen it. Because I really been around in this corner on other saves, but it didn't show up.
To be fair, you also apparently didn't do the bow quest either, so...
True. So it might just be that
like there's just
I
one
was in the
line
area
somewhere
but
over
didn't
here.
see it.
Yeah. Or it's one of those item quests that you had to specifically touch the item.
That would actually not surprise me.
Yeah.
I've already told you how that have happened to me a couple of times.
Yeah, this is why I bring it up. Is like, you know, this would make sense.
Oh my god, leave me alone!
I really wish you'd stop auto-selecting Ice Bolt. I hate that spell.
Apparently,
yep,
I had a huge lag and I got clapped.
Oh, so you're saying we're both dead right now? Well, that's inconvenient.
Yeah.
Because I had an issue with my staff where it decided it wanted to use Ice Bolt, which didn't do the job.
Nah.
I need to just throw Ice Bolt away. I never use it. It's a terrible spell.
I rarely use it as well.
Though, to be honest, I 90% bring the staff out for Fireball at this point, so, you know, maybe I should just get rid of things that aren't Fireball. I don't know.
I think
in a little choppy places still. Yeah.
The electrical should have like a little bit more power.
I was about to say, chain lightning seemed fine. The problem is I just keep rarely having situations where I want to use it, because 9 times out of 10 I have a single target in front of me, and chain lightning's pointless on a single target. Just seems silly to use.
Where are you who killed me? Huh?
Could be anywhere.
Are you over there now?
We did also run off before I actually made other kinds of arrows, so I had arrows, but...
Yeah, something is really off on my end, too, apparently.
I think you might just be experiencing the same problem I just had, but you're now catching up to it. Like, I think something's just jank in general, and I don't know why or what. Similar to how we had that server issue toward the end last time.
Dingus! Oh my god, I haven't talked to you in ages, man. How are you doing?
I was about to say, we kind of still have a problem here.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm dead.
Just. Oh God!
Yeah, he's
I
hitting
tried
like
to hurry
way
to help
harder.
you.
What? Who handed that man steroids? Because he hits like way harder than I remember those guys doing.
You want to head past the casino?
I'm gonna tinker with things a little bit more. I apologize to everybody watching, but it's like I have to get this solved, or this is gonna be frustrating.
Heck yeah.
I almost wonder if I have to just restart the game right quick.
That could be a solution.
It's like,
do you want to do that?
Yeah, let me try that right quick. I know it's gonna be an inconvenience for everyone, but it might be necessary.
No, it's fine.
Because as you know, this shouldn't be doing that. Let me know when you're out, because I don't want to end up dumping you by me closing it.
I am out, so you can go. Yeah, it's really been a while, Dingus. I hope you're doing fine.
Oops, it's behaving... Rather than fully restarting the game, I'm going to reload the server first, because now that I'm back in the main menu, it's behaving absolutely fine. Because it was acting a little weird even when I first loaded the menu a moment ago. So I think something went screwy, and I didn't catch it. But now that it's reloaded everything, maybe it'll be okay? Actually, do they... No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's why I didn't do that. Okay. I was double checking, did this game have a borderless window? And the answer is no. Because that would have solved the tab away and throw myself off a cliff problem. Of course, this put me back at home, which is inconvenient, but also not a problem necessarily. It's a little bit better? Huh. I don't think it's gonna get any better than this, so go ahead and come back in.
Right.
Like, I don't know if just, like, something with OBS is being extra hoggy, if VTube Studios broke something. Like, there's a laundry list of ways this could have gone wrong, and I have no means of figuring that out right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm gonna fly up in the sky. And go back to my...
Yeah. I'm just getting the rested buff before I go running off.
Understandable. I'm not taking it because I think I'm just gonna die again.
Well, I'm kind of, you know, trying to avoid that happening again. I did a different stupid, though. I just realized as I was teleporting away that I didn't repair my axe, but, well, too late.
Yeah, that is too late.
Because once again, I don't go running over to the workbench because I had nothing to work on. Is my view distance higher than it's supposed to be or something? Because I'm noticing something. No, there isn't even a view distance setting in this game. Huh. Weird. So I feel like they did something to the render distance or something, and that's where the issue's coming from.
Ah.
I definitely feel like I can see farther. I don't know. Brain is not in the right space to be figuring out whatever the hell they've done to me.
Drake is just like, you did do bad.
Like, clearly they've done something. I just don't know what. There are shenanigans afoot.
Okay, you did land here. Because my brain was like, where are you going?
This is where the only place I could find to land with my glider was.
Yeah, but you were so, like, far down for me. That's what I meant.
I lost a lot of height because remember, I'm still using the garbage glider.
Oh, okay, that's where
Yeah,
stuff
that's why I
starts to make
couldn't catch
sense.
up with where you ended up. That's why I'm like, where the hell did she go? Yeah, I just jumped
Okay.
over this to get to where I was.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna test something. So while you find your way over that, I will do a thing. This is gonna confuse people. Bear with me, y'all. I need to check something.
I remember when I used to use V-Face a lot. It was when I had my 3D model. I
Yeah.
had like problems with that one sometimes getting stuck.
Well, that's what I was testing, yeah, as I just knocked out the model for a moment. Though it's not a 3D model, so it's not got too many extra steps to it, so it shouldn't be draining too hard.
No, I understand. It just, I remember that because the character could still move. That was not the problem.
Yeah.
The problem was that the program stopped responding while the model was still moving, and your
Right.
PC just tanked like a bugging maniac. I hated that so much.
No, the model is not the issue, because it's still framing even with it gone. So they've broken something. Or I've broken something.
Yeah, something definitely happened.
Yeah,
And I
something is wrong. And I didn't update OBS, so it's not OBS for once.
Whenever it's like a new OBS update, I am always like later, until it's gone a couple of weeks, because then I know they have been there tweaking whatever they fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I just didn't touch that. Like, the primary annoyance here is, you know, this is a new graphics card and all of that, so it's not like it's showing age or anything, so why is something freaking out here? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, I get that. Life is just being annoying at the moment.
Yeah, which is a very big inconvenience, because it's like, you know, this is really compromising the quality of what I'm trying to do here, and I hate that. It's like, a little framiness, I don't care. But for everybody watching, I would rather it be smooth.
So yeah, that's the one
it's driving me a bit batty
with my internet.
Yeah.
Can I have like normal speed again, so it doesn't look all pixelated?
Like, I'm gonna end up constantly fiddling with this. Like, I'm probably gonna end up going back to the settings I had when I was using this on the other card at the rate this is jacking up, and I don't understand what to do with that information. And Xeno keeps finding trouble while I'm trying to fix things.
Well, to be really honest, this bitch just wasn't here before.
Well, they rarely are where they were before at the rate this game goes, I've noticed. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna go to the PNG, because otherwise I'm gonna have to juggle things around to get the camera to recognize things again. So just accept life right now, y'all. That's just gonna be the way things are. Because everything wants to be broken garbage.
In such a long time now.
To be fair, I have it using the same design at this point, so you're not seeing anything too different, though. It's... Why is this broken too?
I can see that. That's... I was gonna say, like, what happened, though, to...
I don't know. All I know is everything is broken today, and I want to throw something out a window right now. Because it looks fine in the properties. Just something is cropped wrong at... Hang on, y'all. I gotta fix something else. Apparently everything needs to be broken today. Christ's sake. Just can't have nice things sometimes.
Sometimes. When it comes to Sino, it's all the time.
And now that's not working properly either. Great. Love that for me. Try that again. There we go. Now I gotta sit here and play the sizing game until it works. This is not what I needed first thing in the morning. Okay. That'll be good enough. He exists in his box again, mostly. I'll take it. Christ. And I'm just gonna have to go digging around after we're done today to figure out why the card's having a fit. That's one of the few remaining logic options I have left, is the card itself is having a moment.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that I mean, it wouldn't be that surprising.
Yeah.
Apparently I can't find more words today.
You can't find words, I can't find frame rate. We're not having the best time today.
Oh, hi, Jack. I was like, oh god, I have an enemy next to me because more shit is in my view.
I finally am, actually getting to do things again, so until something else breaks.
I tried to like very slowly get rid of some of them. I ignored the dangerous ones.
Yeah.
But I did deal with the other.
Oh yeah, that's clearly where I told that chain lightning to go. Yes, yes. I've got a decent amount of stamina right now, so I'm just gonna try to keep him occupied. Where did this hole come from?
I'm not sure.
I assume one of those bomber guys was around and he, like, put a hole there. It just wasn't there before, and I'm like, wait, why? What? Oh, God.
Is it not a tower I can sneaky up?
Not on this side, that I can see anyway.
Oh shit, I didn't see that first one got pulled. I am so sorry.
I didn't see it either until after the arrow was in the air. Oh, and there's a plant over there again. Great. There wasn't a plant there a second ago, but now that it's a problem, now it's gonna be there. I'm gonna break my axe doing this again.
I'm gonna just kite this very bad one, and hopefully you can deal with the less idiotic ones.
I mean, if I had arrows, yes, but in between all of the problems, I haven't had a chance to fix that problem yet, so it will take a very long time, but they will die. There we go. Because the problem was I also didn't have mana, and with the fact that it keeps jacking up a little bit, I didn't want to try to cycle to a mana potion while running from all of them.
I hate this guy. Like, I hated him before on low level, but in high level, I'm just gonna say I hate him even more.
I feel like they hit a little too hard.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfair balance, right?
Then again, we are two people who are wearing basically light armor, so
Oh, yeah.
it may be designed with at least one person who has really heavy armor in mind. I don't know whose corpse that is over here.
It's yours.
It's not one of the ones that's marked on my... Oh, no, the game's being stupid. Okay, never mind.
Because we both died there.
Yeah, I had to pull up the big map to see that one because it's only showing me the other one on the compass. That's why I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's why I
It's
assumed it
stupid
was
like that.
yours. I'm not used to having multiple corpses at large. Usually if I die multiple times, I had nothing left to drop.
Okay, I can't see... Oh, there is one.
Yeah. Go ahead, shoot all of your stupid arrows. There we go. Yeah, and this is the other one. There we go. Right, because I went over here, blew up these barrels, went to go to the chest, and then all hell broke loose. And there's a reality in which...
Oh my god. Oh,
yeah.
oh!
Yeah, there's
Something
a bomber.
is shooting at me. Oh.
He's up on the wall. I saw him, but they shoot slow enough that I'm never really concerned about those.
It just I didn't see it, so I got spooked.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is there is a reality in which OBS is the problem today too, because it may have just like connected wrong and now everything is just breaking and shitting itself. Because it wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
Yeah, do you need to repair your shit?
I did already.
Alright.
I grabbed that right when you were getting bombed. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna blow up, but I'm picking this... I'm touching this animal. I don't care.
I need to touch it.
Yeah, if we follow this road, it looks like it leads more or less in the direction we're trying to go. I say more or less because whoever made this road doesn't understand what a straight line is.
Oh, damn. That's a weird looking tower.
Oh, yeah. I almost feel like that would have been an ancient spire if they finished it.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
It's the same design type, just, you know, clean and incomplete. I gotta love how I ran up and smacked 3 of them in the face, and they're like, nope, get the Xeno.
Yep. I actually notice, even when I play with my sweetheart, that even though he is supposed to be the tank, sometimes they're just looking at me and be like, oh my god, take that bitch.
They know what a healer
she
looks
needs
like.
To die.
They understand healer dies first.
I don't like that though. I want them to be stupid, you know, like not knowing what they're doing.
This is the only thing that makes sense.
I see story.
Yeah, there's multiple lore things and some boxes, and apparently wood planks for some reason.
Multiple? Wait, where were the other ones?
There was one right down here. Right by the other box that was right here.
It's not shining for me, so maybe I got this one and then didn't see.
That's what I'm figuring, and that would explain the quest weirdness as well. Wait, this doesn't open. What? Oh, because the pages were the quest, and now it's moved.
Oh.
Moved to I don't know where, because I didn't see it.
Yeah, and now...
Oh, it is just to the right of us. Okay, it's not far.
Okay, I will follow you then.
I mean, I don't know the way to get there, but I know where the circle is. You know how that goes.
I'm still following you. At least you have knowledge. I have nothing.
Let's see, it's not the cave.
Climb again.
I'm still working on that. Since the quest is called Lost in the Shroud, I have to imagine it's down there in the Shroud Cloud.
It looks all red here. Is it a lorry? Ah!
What? Why was that? I'm gonna need you to pick me up, because apparently this was a sheer cliff arbitrarily, so don't... Yeah, that. It looked like I could slide down it, and then I just fell like a ton of bricks this time.
It's a lure on a tree up here.
Yeah, I heard you, just I was a little busy falling to my death because physics decided fuck you today. Apparently I've gotten this before, because it wasn't glowing.
Huh.
I don't understand what's happening today. Today makes no goddamn sense.
Exactly. That's why I told you before that I probably was here, but was oblivious to what the hell I was doing. And I just missed a bunch of shit.
And yeah, it looks like our goal is down there. There's also a shroud route basically next to where we're gonna be going, so I guess we'll go break the shroud route first. Oh, wait, careful though. There's a lot of lava shroud down there. It's hard to see, but it's down there.
Yeah, I can see that it's down there, but to be really fucking honest, I barely know where it ends and where it starts.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Game, please don't slide me to my death.
Oh, this is a very weird route.
I got this.
I got a skill point.
And your route. I don't know why you got a skill point now. We didn't even break it yet.
I don't know. I got another skill point now.
Well, we take those. But now we can see. Aha! Wait, the quest's gone. Was that the... What is happening? The quest just says explore the area and see what sorts of riches lie inside the shroud. So I guess somewhere in this area is something we're supposed to touch. But it doesn't even have a quest circle anymore. This game is falling apart around our ears. I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's Deadly Shroud. Huh.
Ooh.
You could just see like a red wall here.
For me, it says that the waypoint is reached over here.
Well, I'm glad you have a waypoint, because I don't. I've got nothing anymore, aside from pain.
It's right here. I'm so confused.
It's probably like up on this bridge over here or something. Oh, I've done it now. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I managed to... Nope.
How the hell did you come up there?
I jumped.
Ah. Of course.
Hang on. I got this. It'll be okay. Now that I can move, I can undo this.
Oh, that's a very big guy.
Oh. Well, you know, that's probably where the loot is.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to, you know, skedaddle skedoodle out of your little hole.
Yeah, I'm working on it. The physics don't want me doing it. Also being, you know, somewhat careful not to immediately pop myself out in front of something bad. I'm having enough problems. I don't need sudden surprise big man.
Nah, surprise big man is walking towards me.
Well, that doesn't mean there isn't two of them. Okay, I am out of the hole, but I have problems of my own up here.
I don't know if I can get in there.
No, it'll be okay. I have this under control. It's just I'm telling you that so you don't expect me to help you with your problem yet.
I'm trying to not alert my problem.
Oh, you're not actually fighting him yet. Okay.
No.
See, again, this is all things I didn't know. I couldn't see the situation, so I'm like, I'm gonna warn her ahead of time just in case.
Yeah, but it's better if you're not sure to, like, tell me, because what if I was?
Yeah, this is exactly why I'm like, small internal panic, trying to clear things quick enough that I could get to you before terrible things happened.
I'm not sure where he went.
I just climbed up from where I was. I don't know where your problem was.
He's stuck!
I still don't even see him.
It's very hard to see him. He's between the wall and the wood pillar.
Oh, there he is. Okay, he was way to the left, which is what I was not understanding. Oh, hey, free arrows. Just pull those out of the wall, and you know what? I got a perfect place to put those arrows. Oh, I'm in the perfect spot, too. I can just barely get a headshot to get double damage here. Is, you know, most of his head's behind the pillar.
Yeah, I'm shooting his shoulder, and now my arrow is out.
Yeah, I just fired the 10 arrows I just found at him, and now fireball time. Which might free him, which might become an issue, but he's almost dead, so it'll be fine. So anyway, fair and balanced gameplay. Why did I... What? What?
Mm-hmm.
You saw that, right? I'm like, why did I just end up skimming over all of that instead of landing?
I saw, and I'm very amazed how this game has this problems.
This game is so broken today. Also, I found the quest item. He had it.
Okay. I'm having some problems. I'm gonna deal with them.
Yeah, I'm working out how to get back up there right now. There we go.
Wah!
And of course, now you're over there. Eh. Something's over there. I can't see it, but I know there's an icon that way.
Yeah. The thing is, I can't hit one of them. Like, it's completely ignoring him. I can't even tag him. Like, that guy running around is bugged.
Like I said, this game is having a real moment today. Ow. Which, to be fair, most of your issues are probably because my game is, like, super jank right now still, for some reason.
How do we get up there?
Up where?
Ah!
I was gonna say, because there's multiple up there's that we could have been dealing with on that one, so I'm like, which one is she looking at? Also, I can't help but feel this isn't where we were supposed to have landed from that grapple. Yep, there we go.
Oh!
You gotta kind of jump out and come back in. There you are. That's what I was trying to avoid. Well, we don't have a ladder now.
I was gonna say, wouldn't they been thinking about that bad placement and done a hooky? No?
No, this is very firmly our problem. The game
for the lurk.
Hey there, Callista.
And it does shine up there. I'm pretty sure we have a chest waiting on us up there.
Well, of course. It's a tower. There's always goodies at the top of the tower. The problem is now getting up the tower now that we've obliterated the ladder. And if this game was running smoothly, I would say I'll do some stupid parkour to get up there. But with the way it's jacking up, I feel like even if I land square on the ground, I'm gonna get sent to the ether again, and I'm just not here for it today at this point.
I wonder...
So I feel like you could, like, jump around to that side, yeah. But I don't know where you go from there. Because I can't see. Oh, the hell with it. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm thinking. If you come down from there, I might be able to double jump up. If it lets me land on it. Well, you know, it mostly works. Nope. That's... Well, you know what? This works. I guess I'm here now. Nope, nope,
oh.
Yes. No! Goddamn frame rate! It stuttered right when I landed there, so it gave me double input.
Oh no.
I lived. It's fine. Just really inconvenient.
Sorry guys for them. A fork on the food, but I really need this food.
Yeah, I was about to say, you need food badly, so I don't think anybody's gonna judge that one, and if they do, well, too bad for them. So, the good news is
Hello,
I lived.
Mr. Otter.
Whoa, I just went through that. Okay. Huh. You know... The more you know. Everything is broken.
It's my food. Normally I would share, but today it's my food.
Okay, okay, I'm in business. Apparently I can't fit between these for some reason. How? Literally the only way to get to that ladder is by climbing the existing ladder that no longer exists. Can I, like, strategically break something that isn't the ladder and find a way? God damn it! Why was that attached to the part I was standing on? God damn it. So, well, blessing and curse to that. There's now more room. But, actually, no. No. I see a good place to jump. I just need to land this. Oh, come on, game. Why do you have to have invisible walls on, like, everything? Because my feet are crossing the top of that, but I'm trying not to push too hard and fly over the other side. And that doesn't exist. Okay, great. Love that. Okay. Jesus. The amount of pinpoint jumps I'm having to make with my frame rate jacked up. Good lord. I made it. And it was not worth it.
It's a Fallout show out. It's kind of messed up. Oh.
Yeah. I heard that it's good in some cases, and then it's just not, according to other people, so very mixed bag there. But we have that quest done now, and we got an extra shroud route, so we got that going for us. Now we just kind of have the problem of, like, well, now where do we go? That's fair to not like it because it retconned things. That's valid. I had heard a lot of people going back and forth as to whether it was actually getting rid of information or not. I haven't seen any of it and probably won't, so it ends up not meaning anything to me.
When it comes to me, I haven't even played the games, so if I would watch the show, I would still not understand anything.
It's not a matter of I have anything against it or anything, it's just a matter of I have zero interest in it, especially, and I don't have the service it's on, so...
there.
Okay, now what were you going to ask? Because I know you were starting to ask a question. Because I assume it was something to the tune of "What are we doing?" and
Did you get the bow? Because I think I need to have it
yes,
on me
I
because
have
it's not
it.
done.
Yes, I have it on me, but you are a mile away, so I cannot provide it to you. I don't even know if you'll be able to get it from there.
Ow!
We also probably should deal with that first. That seems like a
I'm
bigger problem.
confused.
I see
What's
him.
even shooting at me?
I can see him. He's all the way down there by where one of the corpses down there is. I think you're out of his range now? I don't have a shot at him because if I throw a fireball, I'm falling off this building.
Nope. Nope. I am not safe.
Well, you were for a moment, and then now you're getting attacked by somebody else.
Me. Like this.
Yeah, there's the guy that's throwing that shit at you.
And
this jerk right here. Come here, you. I was gonna use the top of the tower to teleport away, then I realized Xeno can't get out of the shroud up there, I don't think, so I'd be leaving Xeno behind, and that's not ideal. So, on the bright side, it's daytime now, so we can actually see in here a little better.
Yes. Yeah, have a good one, Oddly, and have fun in Fallout. Don't fall out the edges.
Or, you know, just do it carefully. There's a lot more guys over here.
Yeah, I noticed. Especially noticed the mage.
Yeah, I just saw them floating away, but I wanted to get the archer that was next to me first. Oh, there's a lot more than an archer next to me. Hello, spearman. How are you doing? Kindly perish.
Okay, wizard has now screamed.
Excellent.
Ooh.
I have cleaned out all of his friends.
I'm actually not sure. Are the mages women or male?
They might be beyond that question.
It legit had nothing worthy of anything up here.
Well, on the bright side, standing up here, I'm out of the shroud.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, my
bye.
My head is poking out up here, so I was able to get time back. That's why I stood there for a second, like, well, I may as well recharge while I'm here.
My time is also recharged because I stood up there like an idiot. Oh, yeah. Hello.
I'm right behind you right now. Oh, hey, a respawn thing, too. Speaking of time recharging. Oh, hello, sir. Ow, wow. That mace hurts. Yes?
I'm not sure.
Well, without more information, there's nothing I can do for you.
The lore I picked up over there gave me one step ahead, and now it says to go to the bridge where we kind of were.
Oh, I think you missed the note, so that's why yours was all kinds of jacked up. Oh yeah, I still didn't give you the bow yet because you went running off. There you go. I don't know if that's gonna credit you because those guys can drop that bow normally. But... now
it is gone.
Okay, good.
I got it.
And you can keep that bow because I don't think it was better than the one I had, so you can keep that. We also went out here for you, so it makes sense.
Sadly, the other ones I have is better, but I got the quest done. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we still got quest experience and got that off the list, so it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, and that will give us a lot of stuff too, because it's legendary.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just
salvage!
I'm just taking a moment to look at the map so I understand where we're going from here while I'm next to something that's gonna keep my timer charged. We do have Emptiness Sets in, Rumble in the Catacombs, and Smuggler's Hideout right near here, so I guess we should just go do those while we're here. We just gotta get out of this hole.
Yeah.
Which, any idea which way is out?
Oh, yes. I hate this part of the shroud, because I was stuck here once, and I was just running around and
Is it? It
having
almost
a
looks
very
like
hard
this would
time.
lead up and out over here. In fact, I think it does, because it's heading upwards.
Okay, I will come.
Yep. It leads upwards into Boars, but you know, at least
Hey,
it
what
led
the?
somewhere. Yeah, exactly.
Oh god! It was the fourth one! If I didn't jump to freaking kite one of them, it would have hit me from
Yeah.
behind.
And unfortunately, my axe is nearly broken, because apparently, for all that this legendary axe is really good, its durability is horrible. Things I'm learning now, because I'm paying attention to it more. The durability on this axe might be garbage. How much durability does this thing have? 180 max durability. You know, that might be the answer. Then again, my tools only have 200, so maybe 180 is not that bad. I mean, this mace has 260, but it's a mace.
I have to really... wait, where are we going now?
Straight ahead. We're gonna go to
So
Emptiness
we're
Sets in
going
because
to
it's
a
the
rumble
closest
in
one.
the catacombs?
You may not have the circle that's right above it, but there is a circle right above it.
Alright.
This is why I listed the names of all of them, but I assumed at least one of those was gonna be something you didn't have. Before we go sprinting in there like crazy people, though, I'm trying to figure something out here. Just brain is taking a moment to... You know, if you could just get that enemy slain thing off my screen, game, so I could read that, that'd be great.
No.
Okay, we do have an altar spot left. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out, but it was perfectly blocking that text, so it was incredibly hard to read.
Yeah.
Because for some reason the enemy slain thing is stuck right now.
Hey, Drac.
I see that.
I'm on fire. I was on fire.
You were. So since I put this waypoint here, we could always go back to the house and get the rested buff there. Though apparently we have comfort 5 here for some reason.
I
did just get stepped on by a mushroom.
mushroom.
You know, it's a weird day.
I'm not complaining. I'm getting pretty okay rested buff because of that level 5 comforts. I'm just gonna roll.
Like, it's not the longest timer, but I'm just confused that we have comfort 5 just sitting here on the ground. But I assume it's part the campfire, part the fact that there's the flame altar right there.
Yeah, I think so. Like, just because it's inside the area, the bonfire gives comfort of some sort.
Yeah. While you cook, I'm going to quickly warp away to fix my axe and come back. Because that's what I was making the altar to do.
Okay, you do that.
Because it was either that or run around with an axe that's going to snap in half at a very inopportune time.
No.
Oh yeah, we have another quest from the hunter now too, so I guess I'll grab that while I'm here.
I will come to then.
Yeah, because you probably don't have that quest yet either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because we just finished something, so...
Yeah, and it wasn't there a minute ago, so it definitely spawned because of that. What is happening with my quest log? What? Ah. Everything is just so weird today, and I can't with it. It's also not showing in my quest log, so maybe it was just a dialogue thing. Maybe it didn't activate a new quest even though it had a marker for what? I don't know.
Da 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 da. Ooh!
What's up?
I just found something out that I didn't know.
Well, there's options there with this game and the amount of nested things there are everywhere. What did the Xeno learn?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. I have to go back and touch him to remember.
Okay.
Was this guy, I think? No, it was not. Didn't I craft it? Why don't I look at my backpack?
You said.
Oh yeah, it's the it's the bandages, like the upgraded one.
Yeah. Because you were standing in front of the hunter when you said that, so I'm like, either she found an arrow of some kind that she didn't know about, or maybe it's the alchemist, I don't know. Because you were standing between the two of them.
Yeah.
Just putting some of this stuff away while I'm here, because, you know, I'm here. So I may as well clean inventory.
Actually, that's a good point. Might as well. Oh my god, to get like the lowest one now is iffy.
Yeah, it's not great. I realized that as I was doing it, but it's like, you know, I'm already that far along. There's no stopping this now.
Yeah, and to be honest, if you crouch down, it actually works perfectly, so...
Yeah.
It isn't too bad. It is not blocking to the point that we can't even reach it, so that's...
Right. Okay, that's fine then.
I picked up 2 flags. I know it's not like anything to like, woohoo, but it's something.
Yeah, I've got 5 on me as well. I was just having a moment with the flax, like, can I plant this? How do I plant this?
You can. You just need a bunch of stuff. Can't remember. Was it?
Because it wasn't showing obviously in the farmer, so I'm like, is it something out here? But you also had things going out here already, so I didn't want to mess with them.
Flax seeding. Yeah, you need water and flax, and that's how it will grow.
Oh, it just needs 1 flax though. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And I got plenty of both of those, so I'll just split my 60 water stack. There we go. Just throw that in there.
Yeah, I also bring some tomato seeds from... Oh, that's a shroud core. Oh my god, my brain is just...
Yeah, I was about to say,
traveling away.
I was gonna ask, it's like, are you okay? The way that one sounded, I feel like you might still be loopy.
Yeah, I still feel a little bit not here yet. The food is consumed and I have water. I just think my body needs to realize that it...
Yeah, it probably just needs to even out a bit, yeah. But I've repaired my axe, I fixed my inventory. I guess back over to where I put that waypoint now.
What is that one?
What is what?
Do you have a question mark between the dungeon we did and our house?
Hang on. I need to get perspective to understand where you're talking about. Because there's a lot of things between us and where we just did. Is like there's Smuggler's Hideout over there. There's a question mark like next to the small flint mine and the flame shrine right above us.
It's on the mountain behind our house, basically, and you have to go to the left.
Oh yes, I do have that question mark. Yes.
Okay.
The thing is, when you said dungeon we did, it's like we've done a lot of things, you know. Which one do you mean?
Maybe I should said the hollow.
That would have made that much easier to guess. Yes. I saw that when we started today, and I just didn't know what to do with that information. I guess we could go look at that before we go back over there.
Yeah, because I've had it so long, even me and Show has ignored it. And now I'm like, what is that? Because it's so close. I'm worried that's like a beginner.
It probably is, and I doubt it's anything important, but just to get it off the screen, I'm down with going over there just to get it gone.
Right. Sino is not that flexible without double jump. I am actually considering on trying to get that, because
it doesn't take that many points to get to, and it's very helpful. And I'm sure you've got a couple stamina point bonuses anyway, so you're probably connected with it somewhere.
No, I actually haven't done my stamina.
Really?
I am going to reset my tree again, because I wanted to try the wizard. No, not the wizard. Yeah, try some stuff. And I don't know, some of it I'm like, it's nice to have, but it's not super important, and I can go for a little bit more of a tanky build instead of having that one.
Yeah. That's how I ended up in the weird, like, middle of the road spot I'm in right now. It's like, I needed to bulk up, like, a little. This game hits too damn hard for super fragile build to be a good idea.
We can repair.
I mean, I haven't even used anything yet. I literally swung my axe, like, once, I think.
Oh? What's in here?
I think we were in there already. Yeah, it's marked as scavenger camp with mine shaft, so I think, at the very least, I think I was already in that mine shaft. I don't know if you ever bothered. I think I found where the thing is.
Yeah, I'm just picking up the rewards, because the rewards were not picked up, we ignored it, so maybe that's why it was closed up again.
Maybe.
Where did you go?
I just went over the hill. There's a road. I didn't use the road, but there is a road leading right to where I'm standing.
Yeah, I see, you know. It's just that sometimes, I even know that from playing with my sweetheart, that sometimes the player icon just disappear if you just come a decent...
Yeah. But based on the giant fog wall, I think you can understand why I'm like, you know, that's probably where that quest icon is.
Yeah. I think this is don't. Oh,
there's a shroud route in here. Oh. Well, that solves that mystery. Oh,
it's a
they
lot
didn't
of
like
them.
that. They didn't like that I started doing that. There we go. That takes care of most of the bug problem. These guys are all low levels, so they're not really a threat.
No, it's just the fact that it was so many just coming out of nowhere. So I was like, Drac, you might want to look what the fuck that was about.
No, I knew I was gonna piss off a lot of things by hitting the Shroud route. That was expected.
So that was it? Okay.
Probably.
I mean, it's gone, so yeah, it looks like...
Yeah, I was just checking around to see if there was like a chest behind it or anything, and the answer is no.
And we got a skill point from that, so I would say it was still worth it.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that it was there, but, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't think it was there the first couple sessions we did. It appeared at some point. I just don't know when.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember seeing it when we went over to do the hollow, for example. Otherwise, we would have hit that on the way.
I think I already had it then, but I was too excited with the hollows. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but I would have seen it on the way, because that's the path I took to get to where the hollow was.
Then I'm not sure.
You see why I'm like, this is confusing.
Oh yeah, like, I understand. Yay, I'm burning. I'm burning.
Yeah, I was just
Burning
taking a quick look
0,
to spend the one skill point. But I think I'm gonna hold it for something that costs more than
Actually,
one.
that's what I wanted to do. Oh, what? I don't have the runes with me?
So,
Huh?
well,
Oh,
yeah, they're
no.
probably in storage.
Yeah, because I auto, I will be right back.
This is why we have teleport.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't fix that by just going back quick, so I'm just gonna do that.
No, I'm almost to the end of the main line of, like, the archery stuff, so I'm probably gonna finish that up. Because there's, like, a stamina recharge bonus and everything from Ranger that seems like it'll be quite nice to have.
Yeah, I started with doing the range, a little bit of the Ranger and then a little bit of, the Beastmaster.
Yeah, Beastmaster I knew to just mostly ignore, because you said it was bad, I saw somebody else use it, and they said it was bad, I'm like, okay, this isn't worth my time.
Where did I put them, though?
They probably auto-stacked into the set I had in the middle chest, I think it is? Like, middle? It's either that one or the one to the right of it in the middle row.
Yeah, I'm been touching all of them, but I can't see them. That's why I'm a bit...
I know they're there. I can guarantee you they're in one of those two chests.
I mean, they must be, because it took the stack I had.
Yeah. Well, I also say that because I just put some into that stack before we left.
Am I bugged? Or am I blind?
Got a 50-50 on that. Hang on, I'll just come back and find them.
I'm very confused. Oh wait, maybe it's...
I'm waiting for the moment I land from teleporting. She's going to find them.
I am actually so confused. I do not see them anywhere.
Yep, there they are. 418 in this chest right here. The one I'm standing on top of.
What? I was blind.
That's what I was afraid of, which is why I'm like, it's one of these two chests. That's the only way I can really narrow it down for you, because I don't remember which one it was.
I still want to have the healer, though. The healer has been a blessing with the self-healing.
Yeah.
And I do want the blink, because I don't like the other potion.
And I guess we'll go do the beast thing after we do what we're doing right now, so we can get that wisp wyvern head, and then we can upgrade the flame again. That'll probably be a good next move after that.
We never finished did.
Yeah, because I was getting frustrated with the jank that was happening, and I'm like, you know, this area is annoying. I'm done with this idea right now. And then we were ending off basically right after that, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I'm just gonna figure out what the hell I want.
Yeah, while you work that out, I'm gonna go find us a path to where we're going and pick up more flowers and things, since we still need more of, like, everything. Because we need a bunch of indigo flowers for stuff, too, that I keep forgetting to do anything about. I probably should plant those, too. That would probably be smart. Me? Smart ideas? When does that happen?
Actually, looks like I still want this, so it's the wizard I didn't really like.
Yeah, that's fair, and honestly, the magic stabs and such do a decent bit even without any points in magic.
Yeah, it just... Actually, what does this one give? Oh, that's the stuff. Oh! Double jump!
Like, the only thing I would say you absolutely want some magic points for is the faster charge time with the staff, so you're not sitting there staring at something you're gonna throw a spell at for a minute.
Where do you see that one?
Hang on, I need to go find it again. Quick charge. Off of the path for wizard, it's one step up. It's right between the paths for wizard and trickster.
Ah, I mean, it gives me spirit, which I do need, so...
Yeah. But
I will take that.
That 50% charge time reduction is beautiful. That's why you see me just, like, fireballing constantly so easily, because I don't have to wait for that whole time where they think about fireballing before they throw the fireball.
Hmm.
It's like, you know, I could fireball that guy. Maybe, should I fireball him? Nope, it's more fireball. Did I say anything about whether I was fireballing or not? No, fireball.
Oh, yes, I am completely going this way.
Oh?
Yeah, Survivor has you gain 1 additional food slot. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I want.
I did think about that one, but I hadn't gotten to it yet because I had too many other things I was interested in.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Okay,
but
that
just
is
because
copper.
I reset it, I didn't have anything to go for.
So I'm definitely keeping this waypoint, I think, because there's a copper vein, like, right next to where I put this waypoint, just about.
Oh, nice. Just gonna put in the coins. And see...
Though I will say, the fact that that experience thing is being buggy is also meaning that I'm not getting the item pop-ups for what I'm picking up, so that's interesting. I had to actually stop and open my inventory in order to figure out whether this was copper or not. Like, you know, this looks like copper, and it dings like copper, and it takes a while to break like copper, but is it copper?
Okay, and now we go to the one you wanted to go to before.
Yeah, this way we clean these up since there's 2 next to each other over here. Well, 3 technically, but only 2 you can see.
I only have 1 I can see. So
You should have gotten the scavenger camp, the smuggler hideout rather, that was right next to it when we were at that one flame sanctum. I know you picked up the note.
I mean, I will go and then I will see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, it may just be being buggy. But now that you're on your way around here, I'm gonna go find the actual path to the emptiness thing that's up here. I just stopped to grab the copper while I was waiting because, like, you know, this is a good time to get this. Of course it's turning nighttime again, because we can't get anything done during the day, I swear. It never happens. Nothing ever happens in daylight in this goddamn game.
I think it is because the daytime you try to travel, because nighttime is so fucking annoying to travel.
Well, it's not even that. I feel like I just keep getting caught up in so many things, and it just happens to keep ending up being nighttime by the time those things are done.
See, no can also jump twice now.
Yeah, and the game's being real stupid with mine because it wasn't letting me double jump suddenly. But now that it's working again, I'm still just getting chucked back from where I was trying to go, so the game's just saying no to this idea either way. There we go. Nope. Once again, just randomly gets chucked out. What is with the, like, ice physics in this game where everything slides you so hard? Like, that was a lot more effort than that really should have required. This tree looks weird. Is there anything special about this tree? The answer to that question is no. But it got me more resin.
And it just looks beautiful. That's it.
There we go.
Da, 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 da.
Now this way, I think? Like, I'm definitely making this up as I go along with this one because the circle is huge. But I assume somewhere in this vicinity down here is probably where it is, given the structures and everything.
Oh, wait! I was up here before. This is where I landed before. That's why I don't see this one.
Yeah, that would do it. And I had a feeling that was the case, but it's like, you know, I don't have sufficient information. I also can't check this quest because it's not in my list for some reason. It's on my map, but it's not in my quest log. Love that.
I think you just have to touch Mr. Lore in the building.
I just really wish they would at least, you know, have that be consistent. Is that too much to ask for? Consistency?
Probably.
You know, you're probably right. I don't want that to be right, but you're probably right. And yep, it's gone from this place once I touched that, but there's probably something in the tomb here too.
Yeah, I never went into the tomb.
Yeah.
Because we separated and I wanted to get to you.
Now the question is, where is the actual entrance? I almost feel like it's under the rubble here, but it might not be.
So where to find out?
Because I don't, like, see an obvious entrance anywhere. But it also says it's a hidden tomb entrance, so you would think if it lives up to its name, it might actually be under something. Wait. What? How did this wolf get up here? The only way up here is a ladder. How does a wolf get up here?
He cheated, obviously.
The best part is he was here before I was, so I was very confused when I climbed up here and I'm just face to face with a wolf suddenly, like, what? There's some caves around, or potential caves anyway. I can't see deep enough into them to verify if they're actual caves or not.
I found a staircase.
Okay, so it was under there like I was theorizing then. Okay.
Oh, stamina. Come on, stamina. Oh, my water is
That's a wall.
Really?
Hang on, it turns. It turns. Because remember, these are spiral staircases. Yep, we're in. We're here.
Yay!
There's a glowy thing there. Is there any hidden walls? Nope. These are all real walls. This one right here isn't,
That's
though.
a hidden.
I didn't mean to... Why would you... Game, please. I literally had the interaction prompt on the chest, and he turns around and closes the door behind himself instead. I'm like, please. What powers your bow?
Bye-bye, good question. It's 30?
Okay, this isn't gonna be better then. This will cap out at 28. Because it's the same bow I have, but it's a lower rarity one, so it's like, well, maybe it will end up being good, but it isn't. Sir?
Look out behind you.
Yeah, I see him, but he was having a real weird time trying to climb up the wall after you, so I was kind of letting it happen just to see if he could figure it out. There's a rat in the hole. Yep, that rat. That's the one. That's the one, officer.
Officer Sino. That sounds very wrong. Imagine me being an officer.
I mean, it could work.
I'm scared of my own shadow most of the time, so I'm not sure if that would be a... Ah!
I said it could work. I never said there was a guarantee there.
Oh, what is that?
A wizard. Well, this is a problem. Hold that thought. I will be able to get to you. It's just gonna take a second.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm not resting because I don't know where I will be spawning and I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, that's why I was mentioning it.
One is coming behind you now.
Yeah, he's been there the whole time. He's just finally figured things out. Oh, game, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Why do you have to be like this sometimes? Haha, sucker. So he's down the hole now, so he'll be a problem in a little bit, but he's not a problem right now. I'm more concerned about that wizard.
Yeah, it really hurt.
Yeah, I remember them from the hollow area. That's why I'm like, as soon as I saw him, I bailed around the corner like, nope. Second that spell goes off, somebody's dying, and I ain't gonna be the one dying.
That is just such a radius as well.
Yeah.
No wonder I died.
What would a skeleton want with a spleen, though? I don't understand.
Hmm?
My chat. I'm trying to understand why a skeleton would want a spleen. I mean, I guess, you know, they might want to reassemble their missing parts, but...
I mean... Stuff happens in weird reasons in this game. I wouldn't be too surprised.
There's also that, yeah. I know we didn't go full circle, so... Now there's Shroud in here. Oh, more skeletons.
Oh, okay, so it just looks identical. That's annoying.
Well, it's
That
not
was like,
identical, that's
what the
the
hell?
thing. There was a slight difference, which is what was tripping my brain a little bit. It's like... It doesn't match, but my brain was questioning itself the whole way on that. Like, is it actually different? Or am I tripping? And the answer was it was different.
Oh,
Wow, I was front to front with him, and he's like, nope. Gotta get the Xeno.
told you. The enemies love me. I hate them for it. I'm not doing anything wrong, and they just like, get that bitch over there.
God damn it, I fell in a hole.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did last time.
Yeah, I looked over because I saw a bot show up that I needed to slap. There we go.
Oh, now we have gone around. Because here is the chest we opened.
Huh. Okay. Was there anything else in a different direction?
That's a very good question.
Because I found a blue sword in a tomb, you know, in like an actual like sarcophagus back on this side, so it might have been the end, because it was right over here.
Yeah.
Which these are usually the one big loot room of these places, but it's like, is there anything else? Not looking like it. So, unless there's something really good in there.
No, it was a bandage.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Normal bandage, not like the upgraded one.
At the rate I keep running out of them, that's pretty good.
I have too many, that's
random
why I'm
skeleton.
Like,
oh wait, yeah, this is the one I threw in the hole. Right, I forgot about him.
Yeah, I forgot about him too, to be honest.
It's like, oh yeah, that guy. Right, yeah.
How the fuck did we come? Oh, here.
Yeah. The hole we made. I was about to say, it'd be great if we'd stop running into each other.
What if I did that on purpose?
I know you did. Let's see. Our goal is, I guess, up there? Question mark? Not up there. Not where you're going. Up the mountain.
Yeah, I understood. I just like, what the fuck is up here?
I was clarifying just in case, since that was a up there that was readily available. On the bright side, we were in that tomb long enough that it's daytime.
Nice.
Yes?
Yeah, I think it's up. But now when I really look at it, I see that we can go up a little bit over there, so I think I'd rather do that first.
Yeah, I think we can circle left and climb up, yeah. I was just checking for tunnels and such, because I had already forgotten.
I don't know how he ended up there, but that happened, apparently.
Yeah, that's not the first time I've seen that happen. There was a couple of Shroud guys bullying one of those in a hole like that before.
Poor thing. Just want to live. You just want to have a family.
I mean, we all know that everything on this map living is against the rules, so...
I mean, that doesn't mean that the Shroud people need to be... Why can't I get up here?
I don't know.
Thank you, game. Oh, what? Uh-huh.
You might have spoke too soon.
I'm up now. I tried to go exactly the point you were, but it just kept pushing me down, so I took another... another way.
As multiple people can attest, trying to follow the exact path I take is usually a mistake.
You have friends.
Well, that's good for them. I also found a dead end, which is mildly inconvenient.
Yeah, it said something about location above, like around here. Below? Wait, what? It's... At least the one I'm having is below us.
Hang on, I need to actually get it to actually track that one. Because you know,
but if you
now
have
it does say below. Now, is Catacombs is the one we're looking for right now. Oh,
right.
If you look down, you may realize there's a flame thing right there. Maybe there's something near that? Oh wait, no, this is the flame shrine I found before. I think the entrance might be down in the Shroud then. I'm just working my way down without breaking my legs. There we go.
It's not telling me that it's below anymore.
It's telling me it's below. In fact, it's right where I'm looking below. Like through the rock straight there. Yep, I hit a building.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, lore. Beast beneath the soil. Oh!
Hang on, I'm coming around, because you went to a different spot than I did.
Oh, I'm so happy with the double jump now. What the fuck?
Yeah, now you see why I'm all about the double jump, is it's a great way of dodging problems. Oh good, there's a respawn beacon in here too. Don't know if that'll open.
No. It doesn't have any marks to like open it. So...
Okay, this one requires a lockpick over here, and I apparently once again don't have any of them.
Ugh.
Where the hell did all my lockpicks go?
I don't know.
This is 2 sessions in a row where my lockpicks have magically vanished. Oh, we got armored guys too, huh?
Oh my god. I hate how they like, oh, here is a wall. I'm absolutely gonna abuse that and push the healer into the wall so they can't move.
It makes it feel better. They like to do that to me too.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised about that, to be honest. I'm gonna have to eat before we continue.
I'm gonna have to swap weapons because this axe is... God damn it! Why did you aggro from 80 miles away? He literally went around 2 pillars to come say hi the second I opened my inventory.
Of course, because you were not in your inventory and, I mean, you didn't pay attention anymore, so the game was like, opportunity.
Yeah, joke's on them. I watched what was happening while the inventory was still opening. I pay attention.
Oh, it's a guy up there.
He can stay up there.
I wanted to shoot at that one, but that guy just kept... Oh! He almost killed himself with the traps that are up there.
Good for him. Oh, this path's a dead end at the moment. We need to, like, find a way to open more gates. So we do actually have to go up there and deal with those guys. I was hoping I could go around it.
Oh!
I got him. Yeah, we're going through laser tunnel. Convenient that there's just a walking path right around it.
Oh! That's a button. Whatever we need that for.
There's another button. I presume it opened the gate.
Oh, it was just too late.
This is also right above where I just saw that gate, and the gate is open, so yes.
Alright. Oh?
There's a floor
This
button.
one?
Hit the thing on the wall, and then I can get off the button.
It's something else in here.
Well, yeah, but I needed you to do that so I could move. Because otherwise, the second I took a step, you would be locked in there.
It wouldn't be that bad. Archer boots. I don't want that, but...
I don't think they're better than the ones I'm wearing anymore, either. Because I remember looking at them and debating making them and then realizing, no. That's a lot of bugs.
Okay, where is your fucking nest?
Well, this one came from over here, and that's where we came from over there, so it must be this way. Yep, this one just rose out of the ground right in front of me.
Yeah.
It's not in this little hole. I hear them on the other side of this wall.
Oh.
As Xeno continues to press forward and find more problems. Oh, there's a wizard above.
Yeah, that's the one I said, oh, and ran away from.
Well, sometimes information is helpful. Because now I'm in
Nobody saw that.
I was stun locked because of that wizard now, so that's great.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was dead. I just got obliterated because I couldn't do anything. The wizard hit me over my guard, and it's like, well, guess I'm just gonna die now because I'm not allowed to do things anymore. Up this way.
Huh?
Past the lightning.
Oh, right.
Through here, down the hole. We didn't have to go back up, but I'm just doing that just to the correct pathing.
Ooh. Oh, magic. So much magic. Found a hidden little room with a chest.
Yeah, hang on, I'm dealing with the wizard.
Yeah. I already grabbed the shit, so...
Yeah, I'm right next to my tomb. I just want the wizard dead first, because I'm more interested in killing him. There we go. Goddamn nuisance.
I think that one was mine.
It might have been. God damn it. I was lied to by the markers. Well, we'll fix this in a second.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
I know how the marker is,
to be fair,
it's very dodgy.
I should have remembered I was the one who died further in.
Shit happens.
Problem is, which things in here? I know I didn't have these, so these are definitely yours. That can definitely be thrown away, but we'll deal with that in a second. I hear problems. Okay, they're not here problems. Okay, I just hear them.
All I hear is my neighbor's loud fucking music, so I have no idea what's going on.
I mean, that's also a problem. I know you had these, because these weren't mine. Do you see anything missing that you... Jesus Christ, game. Could you
that
stop
I really need?
That you at least remember that you had?
No, like I have all the food that I cared about and my magic. So I think everything, you know, that we can share is probably what you picked up. The rest I have. Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure this game only really drops, like, resource items, primarily. And those don't matter between us, so...
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because...
Well, that's why I was asking the question I did ask, is, like, I don't see anything remarkably not mine in here other than the skull summoning thing I gave you back, so I'm like, what else could possibly have been there?
To be really honest, the skull things, I must have picked it up somewhere and not noticing it, because I was like, oh, I have that?
Well, I just knew for a fact I didn't pick it up, so that's why I'm like, yep, this is Xeno's.
Yeah, sometimes I just pick up, but I don't look if it's like a long row, what is in it.
A lot of the enemies I've stopped looting half the time because they don't drop anything good. It's just more random crap, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it.
Well, sometimes I pick up if it's like something I know we use a lot.
Yeah.
Like cloth and shit like that.
We haven't really been using that much anymore either, though.
I actually did a lot with show, so if we don't want it here, I will grab it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we got like 6 stacks of torn cloth around, so if you want it, take some of it, I don't care. It ain't getting used.
Oh!
Well,
Oh,
that's
it's so fucking dark in here. I didn't even notice that one.
Yeah,
Well, I'll check what's in here.
I don't have my light axe right now because the axe is nearly broken, so I'm traveling by what light the game gives us. Oh, that's mean to have the extra spike plate in the corner. There was one completely unconnected from the rest of the spikes just in the corner.
Damn. Well, it's an upper section with 2 doors.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. I'll open the other one.
Damn.
Well, oh no, there's a path. Okay. I was gonna say, well, this was pointless. Location reached with where I've gotten to.
It might just lead to the chest that I see from over here, then.
Maybe.
I would assume so.
There's a door here that'll lead to you in a second. I just had to wait for a shroud pod to get out of the way. Or it doesn't actually lead to you. What? Oh, no, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Just it was dark enough that I couldn't see you at all. This needs a lockpick.
Yeah. Oh, alright. Ah! No, wait.
What?
I don't have any metal anymore, and I am out of lockpicks.
I don't have any metal on me either.
Darn.
I'm sure something around here is metal.
Yeah, I'm looking around. Because sometimes, even though it's not metal, it can be metal inside.
That's why I was breaking, like, the barrels and such, yeah, in case they dropped anything metal. My inventory is very full now, though. Throw those away, set these boots on fire. Let's not hit that barrel, that one's red. This might have metal.
Resino time!
What happened? Oh, what? How? Xeno, please. What happened?
What? My Enshrouded level went poof.
Oh. See, I'm used to you having more time than I do. That's why I was very confused when I looked around. I'm like, Xeno's dead over there. All that's over there's a chest. What?
I think it is because I like to explode those shroud things, and sometimes it touches me slightly.
Oh, yeah, because I stay away from them when I pop them, so that might be it, yeah. Because I only have a minute left, so we were both, like, up against the timer. Ooh, I found a chest. Any metal in this chest? No, but there's potions. Of course, the one dungeon where there's no metal anywhere.
They planned this, I swear.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Wait, here is some stuff that might be metal. Oh, just...
Don't need the mycelium, don't need that. We do have a bunch of that, but just in case, I'll hang on to that. I did plant flax, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna throw away any of it, because that will be an immediate embarrassing disaster. I'm gonna die to the shroud here in a minute, by the way. It'll be my turn for that in a second.
Okay, how much seconds do you have?
30 seconds.
I have 32, so that's gonna be very tight.
Oh, right, because you didn't get a full restore of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know there was a part of this place that wasn't shrouded, but I don't remember where it was.
Neither do I, and where are you?
I'm now back to where you're... I'm back where you died before, just about.
Uh, 3, 2, 1, I'm dead.
Yeah, me too. Wait, how did the timers line up completely at that point? What?
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna respawn in the doorway of this place anyway, so it's fine. Also, didn't give me a full timer when it respawned me. Thanks, game.
Metal!
Well, that worked out. I'm just gonna, like, stand on top of this until it understands what it's supposed to do. There we go. Well, since you found metal, I'm gonna go get my body.
I think I need more than one.
Oh. I was really expecting that to have been more than one. Well, priority one, still getting body first, and then figure things out from there.
Oh no! I have two apparently. And where the fuck did you come from?
Might have been a respawn.
Probably. This game hates me.
This game just hates in general. I'm still hearing the bugs in the walls over here, and that's fucking with me.
I think that's the point. They just want you to be all messed up.
You know what? I'll show them. Well, that didn't work. I was having inventory issues anyway, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw these 3 bombs at the wall, and if I get the bugs, great. If I don't, well, maybe I'll break a hole in the wall. Hey, there's Snork. Your body's right here, Zeno.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I just saw a hole and I was curious.
Ah. No, I took a wrong turn on the way to my body and found yours, so it's like, well, I'm just gonna say that. Also, I just realized there's an explosive barrel wedged inside that table, and I don't know what to do with that information. Okay, there's a sword floating here. This might be breakable for metal, too.
I tried. It doesn't even hit it.
I've definitely hit these swords before. They just take some doing to hit.
Ah. Well, then you do the doing.
Got it. Didn't get any metal.
Yours are up here.
Yeah, I know where it is. I just forgot the way to it for a second. And I was then sidetracked trying to break that singular thing to get the singular piece of hopeful metal.
Where the fuck was that? Oh. Wait.
It was right around the corner from where I just picked up my thing. It was like right over here somewhere. I think it was around this bend as well. Yep, right here. The things we do just to get a goddamn lockpick in this world sometimes. Oh, hi, buddy. How you doing? Well,
There are two. There are two.
Yep, there sure is. So, this might be a perfect example of how things are going right now, Snork. Panic, pain, and death. And... what? I jumped, but it gave me, like, the tiniest jump possible and refused to actually jump properly. Otherwise, I would have jumped over him and gotten out of there. Yeah.
I am going to eat first, now when I know what's in there.
Yeah, I don't really have any food on me that would be worth using specifically. I've got, like, strawberries and things, which wouldn't really give enough of a value to be worth bothering with.
You want some meat?
Not badly enough for it to be worth doing inventory juggle.
Alright.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, I have fireballs. Number 2. I'm still gonna use that against that.
That's what I was trying to do, but then I got hemmed in by all 4 of them, and it's like, well, guess I'm not using that.
Yeah, I died, so you got left with all of them instead of me having some of them.
To be fair, having all of them would have been fine if that room was any bigger. But that room is, minuscule.
But it's just the fact that we both saw it, we ran out, but we didn't have a good room to fight them, because I felt really stuck in there.
No, it was cramped. They're gonna be like right around this. Oh, you went the other way. Well, never mind. Trying to warn you about things is useless. Okay, they went back to their room.
Yeah.
I got one of the regular guys. I don't think I got anybody else. There we go. Perfect.
There we go.
And this one is mine. There we go.
Yeah, they're just standing up there. Hold on.
Oh, hang on. I got something for this. Okay, you're getting that guy's attention. And now here come all of them. That's what I was trying to avoid. But I think they detected your summons and then trained from them to us. Oh god, why did that other one end up behind me? How did that other big guy go all the way around like that so quickly?
Okay.
Jump down here. Jump down to... Yeah. Because to hell with fighting them fair. That is some dumb nonsense up there. What?
Oh.
How did... What? Shenanigans. You know what? You stay down there. You stay down there and think about what you did. Or apparently not. What is with this game's pathing and going from idiot to full brain randomly?
I don't know.
Consistency game. Consistency. Okay, the traps are hurting them up there, I think, or something. Something's hurting them up there.
It might be my skulls still, if they didn't kill all of them.
I assumed they got destroyed, like, immediately.
They were ignored, because they were just running after us. But now it's stopped. Now they might be dead.
Instant death. I think they went back to their room.
Yeah, I'm running around.
I have a plan. Don't run up on me right now. There we go. Now it's clear. I had an explosive barrel lined up. I just didn't want to catch you when you went running forward.
Oh, yeah, stay there. That's just perfect.
I'm hoping if we keep his attention, he'll actually stay there this time. Nope, he's moving.
No!
Well, he should stay hurt at least, so that'll make it easier.
Yeah, but damn, we could have gotten him.
I have his attention again somewhat, I think, but I'm getting screwed up because this game and its ledges are stupid. Yep, there he is. Hi, guys.
Your chat is trying to be clever.
Business as usual, and I have no time to react to them. And I'm getting stuck again because this game is so well designed. Oh, God. I swear, sometimes I really think these devs need to be sent back to level design 101. This is the amount of random crap you get stuck on in this game really needs to be fixed. Oh, one of them fell down with us. One of them is down here with us.
Fuck.
It's okay, he's confused. So am I. Where the hell did he... He dropped down here and disappeared. Oh, there he is.
Nope.
Apparently he can come and go as he pleases. Okay, sure. Why not? Oh, this is a bad direction to have run, though. They get stuck too, but they can clip randomly through ledges and shit, and we can't. Game, please, count that hit. Jesus. I had to swing 4 times even though I hit him in the foot all 4 times.
When it came to me, I decided to just stop and take the hit because I noticed he just didn't care for you.
Which would be fine if the game had hit detection that worked all the time. Today's just been the game being annoying.
Well, I told you.
What damage is your current fire wand? Oh, you went running back up there already. Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
I am sorry. I thought it was only the big guy, but no, it was a little shit too.
Somehow they just keep getting more little shits back. And I don't know where they're coming from. They can't. At least they're not supposed to be able to do that. Oh, you are in that wall. Oh, God. There's the big guy now. Fuck's sake.
I'm just respawning.
Yeah, considering they want to aggro from across the ages, you may as well. Game, please. Listen to my input sometimes, you garbage video game. I told him to go forward, and he went forward and left behind door? So I get stuck? Great idea. Fucking bird brain. This is why you have to wear feathers on your hat, because you're a goddamn bird brain.
Birdie, hi, Elfin. And it's so dark, so you never know if they went back.
Well, that's one problem I'm not having right now. It's not super dark for me. I can see just fine. I just can't get my character to move correctly suddenly today. He just decides to go in whatever fucking direction he wants. Which is usually the worst direction he possibly could. We've lost pathing somewhere, I think. I feel like we're going the wrong way.
Nope. Engineer. Where is our stuff?
Well, yours should be like in this wall. That's where you died. Which is what led to my whole issue, because they got all kinds of weird suddenly.
How did he manage to hit me there? Okay, I guess completely ignored that I'm not the only one in the room.
Yeah, he wanted nothing to do with me. Because I think he has decided I'm not a threat with how much everything keeps breaking for me. It's like, you know what? That guy can't even do anything. He's not gonna hurt me. Stuck in a... Okay, sure. Yeah, I just died in the air. Yep. I was still alive after that attack, but then when I touched the ground, I died. Like, I get that they designed this section this way to make it difficult, and they sure succeeded, but not in a good way. This is difficulty by virtue of this being a cramped, awful situation instead of reasonable difficulty.
Oh, I mean, they did break the doors for us, and I got some more scrap if we needed.
Oh, hooray, if we ever get out of this death loop.
True.
Which, he is like one hit away from death, but I got cheated, so he lived and I didn't. Because, of course, I was missing 1 pixel of MP, and that counts. I fucking hate that. You. Die. Oh, he healed. Thanks, game. I love that for us.
No.
Fucking hate it here. Because, you know, we were gone seconds, and it's like, nope, full heal for him. Ha Not to mention...
Fuck's sake.
Oh, that's why you ran into me. Ah. Because I was trying to loop this guy on the stairs, and then suddenly you came running up. I'm like, Xeno is helping now? No, Xeno is still running from the other problem.
Yeah, it's so cramped, so you can't, like, dodge properly, so... I wanted a big room, but then I realized I went into the room you were. Yeah,
and... Once again, the inconsistent pathing kicked in. Like, oh yeah, the big guy won't make it up here yet, so I'll have a second or two. Nope, he's shot right up the stairs instantly. If he just hadn't gotten instantly healed, we would be fine right now. But no, he has to have arbitrary full healing. Well, I was gonna say maybe we should run in separately, but well, you were already there by the time that thought bubbled up, and he's already on me, so careful's out the window. I have a plan, though. Don't follow me. Never mind, you got his attention. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. I was gonna drag him into the lightning trap, but he decided you were more interesting because you were close. Well, it hurt him a little.
Oh, wow, he just fucking...
Well, no, I knew he was gonna walk through it. I knew it was gonna take multiple tries, but at least it hurt him. Come on back through the lightning trap, dum-dum. Oh, you lucky bastard. Nope, nope, it's working. It's working. He's almost dead. Because fuck you, game design, at this point. Like, I had no problem with there being two of those big guys. That's fine. But that needed to not be in awful corridors of fuckery the entire time. That's the part that's not okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's basically designed, hope you have a tank. If you don't, you lose. Haha. Because there ain't any room for maneuvering in here.
Yeah. But as I told you, sometimes even with my boyfriend being a tank, the game just ignores the fact that he should tank.
Yes, but my point on that is at least he could then block and survive for a minute, so it wasn't a complete loop the whole time. Whereas with us, neither of us could take a hit from him to speak of, so we end up in a hate loop instantly.
Why do they have so loud music? I understand having music, but why be so loud?
People are people. And I say that in the worst sense of the statement.
I mean, we have to deal with them. Like, they have kids, right? And our apartment, it's really like, you can hear everything.
Right.
And the walls is cracking and the roof is cracking if they just move, and they have kids
this is one of yours.
Around. So
yeah,
it's just really bad sometimes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. The inconsistency with jumping in this goddamn game today. I can do the exact same thing twice and get two different results. And that is a consistent frustration for me.
You thought it was Revenant? No, this is Enshrouded.
It feels like that sometimes, though, with the way they just monster closet you arbitrarily. Oh, hey, you know how we were looking for metal?
Yeah.
There's just a pile of metal on the floor right here, I think. Is this metal? No, that's critter parts, apparently.
Sticks.
Wait, no,
they destroyed the door.
One of those was metal, one of those was critter parts. Okay, they were side by side, and I almost couldn't tell. But what I was trying to ask before all hell broke loose the third time is, what power was your fire wand that you have?
It is 32.
You may want this one, then. Except you are too far away. God damn it, game. She is literally around the corner.
Nope.
Because that one starts at 32, and then it'll get a little bit better. I picked that up off the first guy, because I was going to take a moment for us to catch our breath after the first one, and then all hell broke loose over with where you were. And this chest was not really that worth it. It had a wizard hat in it and a 17 power bow.
Shroud armor.
Yeah.
That is better than mana leech, because we have so much mana potion now.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that it?
I think it was.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Here
now...
is the reward.
Yeah, hang on. I was very low on shroud time.
No, it's fine.
Oh, there was another box. Okay, I didn't see that at all. I only opened the glowing one. Oh, hey, some poison arrows. Yay. That'll go great with the terrible bow it gave me. Well, it's not terrible. It comes out to being 26 once it's fully upgraded, but meh.
Oh, this opened now. Let me.
Yeah, this
yep,
is what
I knew it.
This is what I was about to tell you when you found the other box, but I was waiting till you were done. That's why I was able to confirm that that was the end of it. Hey 13, welcome to our nightmare.
What the heck did we get out of?
Presumably we run really far because I don't see any good paths anywhere.
Yeah. And I think it's good that we resetted our drought time before we just ran off.
Yeah. There's so many plants everywhere. I'm gonna assume that's the lighting engine having a moment over there because I just saw something really weird. There's a wizard. I'm going to ignore you, Sir Wizard.
What?
Goodbye. What?
How the fuck did you do that?
Do what? I need information, Zeno.
I put my fucking shield up. And the enshrouded guy just hit through the fucking shield.
That like happens to me sometimes too, and I have no answers for why. Aha! Okay, I have a moment to breathe. If you climb up to the top of this, you can get air.
Oh, really?
This way we can figure out. Wait, no, actually, I have a better idea. Teleport away.
Oh yeah, I agree with that statement.
I'll protect while you teleport away, and then I'll go up there and do the same. Please fuck this place. I will use the properly available game mechanics.
Oh,
fuck you, game. Wow.
Oh, I'm still repairing.
Apparently I had another tombstone in there, but I don't think I do. What's
well,
up,
he
Reaper?
might be one, you know, when we picked up something, and because we did get the big ones, I know that.
Yeah, I'm not missing anything notable, so I'm not gonna think about it.
Same, and I'm gonna.
The problem is that tombstone is gonna be stuck there on the map now because I can't get rid of it.
Same. I really hate that. I think it goes away though later.
I don't know. The only way I've seen them go away is if somebody goes and picks them up.
Reaper.
Yeah.
Dude.
I feel your pain on send being next to delete, especially if you're on mobile, which I assume you are right now.
Why is that Drax fucked up?
Well, no. That is nothing there. Everything's fine.
Look very suspicious on Drax.
Every time I say that, people are suspicious. I know.
Oh, why are you bowing to me? That's weird. Go away.
He does that.
I'm scared now.
Okay, I don't need the spare sword anymore, even though I'm probably gonna need it again in a minute. I've now thrown it in the trash, but it's fine.
Everything is fine.
Don't need that. Don't need that.
Jesus.
Okay.
Finally, I can get
Mixed
rid of the
results on
very
that one.
first wand I've had forever now.
Game's been a bit buggy, and we had a bit of a rough go there, but you know, it's overall
nice.
mostly
only
enjoyable.
been that wand that hasn't been upgrading at all for my entire fucking.
I had one of those for a while as well. This game just gives you kind of trashy things in weird places sometimes.
Indeed.
Don't need these weathered stone blocks either. I only carry these rough stone blocks so that I can just make random staircases if I need to.
Random staircases.
Yeah, you know. You've seen what I do. You've seen the staircases.
Yeah. But are they really random?
I mean, mixed results on that one.
Oh, my head is not getting better with that fucking yumbo yumbo.
Yeah, just take your time.
If this continue, I have to cut it short. Because I still don't feel better, as I think I need to go and eat more and then probably leave my apartment a little so I can rest my
Possibly,
head
yeah.
from this fucking...
The music is probably not helping, yeah.
No, it's not. I'm okay with like my neighbors playing music.
Right.
It it just they do so much noise in general, and then you have to deal with this randomly.
No,
That's where
I
my patience
understand.
goes away.
I know exactly what you mean. Not really point upgrading that. No point upgrading that either. Yeah.
Yeah, I could through. I looked through my weapons, and I only saved, the actual good ones. Because I have
Yeah,
so many weapons, and I was like, I don't need half these
I was just looking at
anymore.
the ones that I was currently using, and it's like, I don't care about the remaining upgrades they have, so I'm just gonna leave those upgrades. So I guess let's go see about that whole finishing the beast situation. Wait, why do I not see a marker over there for that?
Because we already found the castle.
Ah, yes, because they're assuming people will remember where the castle is if they don't finish the whole thing in one go. Yes, that clearly is a great game design decision. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I had to go cycle to that quest so that I would actually be able to find that spot. Forgetting that the thing called the Pike is the castle. Thankfully, we do have that waypoint I put here forever ago that has the takeoff platform on it.
Let's see where you are. Alright, it's up here.
Yeah, I'm slightly to the side of the capital. I am a little low on arrows again, because apparently 50 arrows didn't even last us going through that catacomb. This game looks very good. It could look better if it wasn't janking out and breaking earlier, so I had to lower settings below where they're supposed to be with the way this was working before, but you know. Early access. Totally not still annoyed about that whole situation at all or anything.
I can actually see the castle.
Yeah. Because we should be able to shortcut a bit, I think, if we like go up that hill that I'm looking towards once we fly across.
At least we could try.
It depends on how the area looks once we get over there. But I think we can go from like the castle wall here up and over the mountain. Theoretically. It's gonna depend on what jumping points are available.
Whee!
I wish I had the better glider, but I need to remember to make a bunch of shroud sacks to do that. Yeah, the wingsuit's one of the main mechanics of this game, at least that they use as a selling point, is having a glider. Oh, hey, a random chest. Ooh. I mean, neither of those are terrible. I don't know if they're worth it, but neither of those are terrible.
It worked just fine for me, and then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, it's not gonna work anymore.
Yeah. I had to mash like crazy to get up.
No!
There we go, shortcut. Probably not intended as a shortcut, but you know what? We make it work. Except that one is like covered in ice, so that one doesn't work. Like it's a very gamble situation as far as whether you'll be able to climb something or not. They can look exactly the same, and sometimes you'll just skate across it instead of climbing. Okay,
Yep.
It looks like we can fly across to the castle from here. And then we'll be basically there.
I will see if my jumping...
Oh yeah, that's why I'm waiting here.
Me. Hi.
Hi. This axe that I picked up is actually decent.
Nice.
I can't do anything with it right now because I'm not carrying the runes anymore, but it's fine. Okay. Looks like we are still gonna have to go around to the door, but as Xeno goes flying way to the right.
Hi.
Hi. How was your near-death experience?
I mean, it was fine. I met a mushroom.
Oh, there's that. I assume it was the same one that nearly ran me over. In this room. Oh, right, the front door doesn't work here, I forgot. You gotta go around. A little random ball of string, I guess I'll take that. A chest. I ran around up here for a while, but I didn't, like, go through this whole place, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay. There's another chest. Ooh, more fireball and more chain lightning. Very good. So I guess we go through that big front door there and go up that way, huh? Because I don't see any other better ways to get up there.
Get up where?
To the very big tower that is obviously where the boss monster is.
Alright.
Considering, you know, that's the whole point of this endeavor. Oh, it's just here. Okay. You know, I had a feeling when there was a big square area. What the hell is that?
That's a fell whispering.
No, that wasn't the question. It was the random artillery fire it did that I was questioning. Yeah, that.
Yeah, it has,
It's also charging something.
And jumps around and do that.
Spins, yeah.
Yeah, think about this as Monster Hunter World. This is no longer Enshrouded.
No, I assumed as much when I saw this thing.
He had resistance against explosive. La 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 la.
Of course I'm out of MP again, even though I just drank a mana potion.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh.
To be fair, we are trespassing on what has become his territory, so I can't help but feel that he's justified in not being very hospitable. You know, ignoring the fact that this very clearly wasn't his territory the entire time, but, you know. Okay, the poison arrows aren't working either. Game, please stop getting stuck doing the same thing repeatedly, please. Never mind. I pressed twice to shoot the arrows, and it decided, oh, you wanted to keep shooting arrows until you die? Okay. I am surprised the game let you do that, but we'll take that. Because I feel like you should have been interrupted on that idea, but we take those. Oh, wait, you have the uninterruptible revive, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, that would do it.
I also revive faster.
Yeah, I have the faster revive as well, or at least I did. I don't remember if I still have it.
I remember me and Show also took a long time with this one.
Well, he seems to resist everything, so it's kind of hard to do damage to him. He seems designed to be inconvenient. Oh, you can shoot that directly behind you, huh? Well, that's great.
Sometimes he just do it right on you.
Well, that's what he just did, yeah. He shot me when I was next to his tail, and I'm like, that seems physically improbable. Like, the only thing I have that's doing any damage is Fireball, and the problem with that is I'm running low on those now.
You have a small one coming at you.
Yeah, I know. There's not much I can do about that. Yep, that was how I expected that to go, but if I didn't get you then, there was no way I was gonna get you, so...
Yeah, I get it, I get it. I just tried to point out that it just came so many.
Yeah, and again, if this game's frame rate was more reliable right now, I also could have reacted more. But what do you know? This game runs terribly sometimes, when it feels like, so... Oh, I went the wrong fucking way because I'm too busy being annoyed at how bad some of this is running. None of this should be a problem, but here we are anyway. And I know I'm repeating myself, but it's just driving me batty about it.
100% sure he fucking healed.
Well, yeah, because he's gone, so he's definitely just back to the beginning.
Okay.
Not a conversation I can fully have right now. We'll get to spec discussion at another point. Little busy right now. It's not something I keep posted in my brain at the top of it all the time. But understand, literally a week ago, this was running perfectly smoothly, so it's not a spec issue per se. I can guarantee you that. Not in this game that I know of. Yeah.
That's the fun part.
This is definitely a PC gaming's deciding to be a pain situation, not an insufficient result, necessarily. Okay, chain lightning's not doing a bad amount of damage. But I'm running into the...
Yeah, but it's like standing still.
That's not the problem, actually. It's the fact that I never have enough mana to cast more than 2 spells in this damn game.
Really? Huh.
Every spell I have is expensive. At least all the ones that'll do any real damage to them are expensive. You know, unless you want me to start dealing 10s to them, I can certainly sit there and do that all day. Won't get anything done, but I can do it.
I remember the only reason why we managed to do it was because of Show.
That doesn't surprise me. Survivability seems like a winning play against a lot of things in this game.
Yeah, and he usually tanked the small ones, and I dealt with the big one when he spawned them and shit, so we had like a tactic.
The little guys have not been a problem for me at all. I just slap them once and they're gone. The problem's been getting any work done against him.
Yeah, that's why we had me always going on him, and he was focusing the small ones.
Yeah, I think we're talking the same thing, but saying like it's two different things here.
All right.
Your logic is completely sound, and that is more or less what we've ended up doing here, but the point remains that it's still slow, regardless of how we're doing it.
Oh my god, my freaking wand is now broken. Alright. Ah! Oh my god.
My axe is doing decent damage to him too, but I can't get in there to do that because every time I'm close, he's inevitably going to spin seconds later, so I get like a hit, and it's not really even worth the time it takes to do that at that point. And I probably would be able to do damage to them with the wand if the wand's attacks were more consistent about actually being understood about their range. Is they'll visually make contact and still do nothing, which remains a frustration for me, which is why I don't use my wand. Like, look at that. It just went through him there. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information?
Yeah.
Had I known this thing was going to be such a massive sack of hit points, I would have said, let's take the time to make a absurd amount of arrows to deal with this. Oh, great. Great. He decided to double down on me this time, and I didn't turn quick enough. It's like, he leaves a lot of time to attack him, depending on what moves he chooses to do.
Yeah.
But sometimes he just decides to do a pattern that is annoying.
Ugh.
Yeah. I was just thinking for a moment rather than rushing. Sometimes, you know, you need to think rather than just run in and expect it to work out great. Yeah, that's what I figured. Because that was the other question, is this even gonna work out at this point? I am aware of the mechanics, and if you continue to try to backseat, I'm going to throw you out a window. This is your only warning. I know you're trying to be helpful, but now is not the time for this. As it turns out, we are capable of paying attention to game mechanics, even if we don't act on it every time. But when people are already getting frustrated, it is not necessarily a great time to be telling people very obvious mechanics. Mistakes have been made, and they cannot be undone quickly. So we are making the best of what we have right now.
You do know, Elfin, sometimes your trolling is in the wrong time. You don't have to poke. Great. Now stand like that and just let me fucking hit my arrows on you. Oh!
I think he's upset.
He didn't like my arrows.
I'm good. Everything's fine. You're fine. Just... And I know I was a little harsh there, but just understand people can be a little quick on that one.
I think it's more streamers have to deal with it almost every single day.
Yeah.
And eventually you get tired of it.
You make one mistake and everybody starts in on that whole thing. Yeah, that was bad timing on my part, but it's fine. We'll be okay.
Stamina Y.
Mana Y. I have literally drank just like every potion in my inventory to make this happen. I would like you to know, as far as mana goes, I'm just chugging them constantly in order to have anything to work with here.
Yes. He was like, I don't like you doing all that damage to me, but wait. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Not sure how I died.
Just respawn on that one because I ain't gonna be alive for long, I suspect.
Alright. No problem.
Because technically I could get you, but my stamina has been like dead for a while, so I'm going to make one critical fumble somewhere along the way here, and it's gonna be the death of me.
Well, I'm here again.
Okay. I was purposely just in a holding pattern, giving you time to get back, because if I turned and fought them, I might have caught a hit that would have killed me. So I was waiting. He is stunned at the moment. We need to go on him. And of course, the second I saw it, it wore off. Of course. Of course. If I could have just been on the other end to hit him then, he would have been dead already.
Oh my god. He's so lucky with hitting me now.
Well, I have been seeing server hiccup warnings, so that might be the thing. Just drink this one too.
What is he doing?
He's stunned. Get him. That's what made us able to do damage to him before. I assume there's a mechanic there that's making him shake now and then. That's when I realized I could actually do proper melee damage to him too. Because apparently he's like mega resistant until that happens now and then. God, that was more of a pain than it needed to be. Plus or minus mistakes having been made as well. Oh, hey, a tombstone with one string in it. Oh, the excitement. Why does
that was probably mine, because I got one with so much stuff in it.
Yeah, that might be mine then. I'm just busy looking at his body constantly disappearing and reappearing. So that's fascinating. Commander's ring. There's the head we needed. There's the key to the pike. Yeah, in the end, some of it is just a matter of frustration can build up from, especially an early access game, being a bit buggy. So it can be very easy for people to end up reaching a snapping point without even realizing they're getting close to that. And we've been having a time here all day.
Sorry.
It's okay. I knew it was going to happen once we were standing there together.
Alright, it's this fucking room.
Why is the floor full of bugs?
Because it is.
And chain lightning won't target them, huh? And I'm out of fireballs.
I am out of almost everything I own, so...
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore those. Yeah, hang on. I was trying to figure out the magical floor full of bugs problem, so I stopped hearing bugs constantly, driving me further up the wall.
You can't kill them, sadly.
Well, if I had a fireball, I could, because I did hit them with a couple things. So they are killable. You just need something with an area effect to it that'll actually reach. Like, if I had any bombs, I probably could have gotten at them, too. And you know, I'm gonna say this right now. For how much health that thing had and how resistant it was, this was not worth it.
Huh?
What's up?
But we could stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have no comeback.
Sometimes the expenditure is not worth the reward, and this I'm not so sure was worth the reward. Like, that ring is definitely an upgrade. That is true. But it's not exactly an exciting upgrade. To have been worth fighting something that 90% of that fight, really, it just felt like it was a sponge. And that, I think, is my problem with that, is the fact that that thing really felt like it took too long to die.
Because it probably did.
Like, absolutely, we could have buffed up more, and that would have helped, but even then, I think it still takes way too much damage to die. Oh, and I've just now fallen... Oh, hi. Yeah. Welcome to the random hole I fell in.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
I came here on my own will, because I wanted to see if I could get up here. Because Drake inspired me to have double jumps, so now I can parkour and be annoying.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else really here, though, as far as I can tell.
Should be one thing.
But where? We kind of followed the path, and I felt like we were at a dead end at that point.
The towers we haven't been in, it has some chests and shit. It's only if you care for that.
Okay. I thought you meant something else relating to the key we found, because, like, I would figure most of that would be on the same path. Oh, then again, there is this area higher up in here. Maybe there's something up here. No. Nah, that doesn't seem like it'll lead anywhere. Oh, well, then again, there is a set of grapple points out here. This seems dangerous. Especially since it decided, oh, you didn't want to swing off that, right? You just want to go straight to it and break your legs. Like, I know I was too close to it, but, like, I feel like there should still be a failsafe in play for that one. And yeah, this just leads back around to where we were anyway, so this was pointless to do. So I guess the big key out of this is just the fact that we got the head to use to upgrade the flame. Because the only two notable things I saw out of its corpse was the ring and, of course, you know, the head.
Damn it, Zeno.
Did you fall?
No.
What did you find?
Insanity.
Well, we had that already.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident on that one.
Then I guess I found reality.
That's, you know, that managed to be a more concerning statement, actually. And you know exactly why I say that. Oh, did I think you have the indigo plants that I had.
Probably.
Which, that's the last thing I need for upgrading the flame.
Which one was it?
It's just a plant called indigo plant. It's a purple flower.
No. That one I put into the grinder. Oh, wait. This one actually needed the key. Huh. Damn it.
So what you're saying is I'm gonna have to go find more indigo plants. That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, I don't have any plants on me at all.
I was hoping
Except
you
for
had them
seeds.
from when... remember, you had ended up picking up that corpse that might have been mine, and I knew I had some, so I'm trying to figure out where they went now.
Me too.
Because I definitely picked up a few before we went to the castle, but I thought I dropped them off before we actually warped there, so now I'm confused. Because I know we definitely have more than 15 of them. I'm also planting a concerning amount of flax, don't mind me.
No, that's fine.
This way we won't have to worry about linen as badly, hopefully. There we go, 50 flax seedlings are planted.
Yay.
Because I don't think they ended up in any of these back storages, so they should all be in the magic storage, which would then be visible within the thing.
Drac, I am though gonna end it here. I'm gonna go out for a walk.
No, that's fine, and with where I can see my own mood going, ending soon is probably not a bad idea. I don't know what's in my brain today, but apparently I am on a more hair trigger than I expected to be. But I do think the starting issues probably were part of that.
Oh, yeah.
So I do apologize to everyone on that score, because I was more bitter than usual today.
I mean, in my opinion, it was a fair square, though.
Yeah, but you know I don't like to do that.
And nobody likes to do that. Especially not as an entertainer, because we are supposed to, you know, to be the light in the dark sometimes.
Yeah.
People come just to relax, and when we lose our insanity because the game is being annoying, that's how it is, right?
Yeah. I'm just doing a bit of sorting to clear my head a little bit and see if I can make something happen here, but I think it's SOL on that one at the moment. Yeah. I'll have to go find indigo plants. That's fine. They're not that hard to find. It's just inconvenient to have had like 10 of them vanish into the ether somewhere.
Did you look in the linen thingy? Because I put some in there.
Oh. No, I didn't understand what you meant when you said you put them in the grinder, because I didn't know they went in there. Why would...
Yeah. I don't think I can do anything with them in there. I just put them there because I didn't want to lose them.
Ah, okay. That's why I misunderstood, because it's like, she must have put them somewhere they'd be used. So, where?
Oh, that's my bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Is with the context of what you had said, I should have understood that, because you had mentioned the linen with it too, so I should have put 2 and 2 together, but my brain's too wrapped up in other things for it to fully have fired on that one.
You are just fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so that at least gets the flame upgrade that we were trying to get done.
What? There was a purple flower, but I got something else then.
Weird. What? I will say, this game has been, like, full weird and jank all day. Which has not helped either of our minds, I think.
Yeah, I didn't feel good from the start. I kind of needed this game to not be like this today, but at the same time, I'm not really that surprised.
Yeah, I knew this was going to be jank, because it always is jank. But... I think this is one of those, it just lined up at a bad time to be jank for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there's a list. There's a list of problems.
Oh my god, where do we even start?
We've had things clipping through randomly. We've had the frame rate issues you've been hearing about the entire time. Because genuinely, it was smooth as butter last week. This week, it started out already framey, and nothing I did fixed it. And, you know, there's the high server load warnings there, but I'm pretty sure that's just relating to the fact that it's running wrong for me right now. which could be OBS, could be lots of things. There's enough of a gamut of options on that one that I'm not going to touch it at this point. That's just the way that's been going. And most of the issues have stemmed from that, from then forward.
I also love how that big boss could go through walls and just fucking end up everywhere.
Yeah, that was the clipping I was talking about, is things just warping through walls, things falling through floors. The dragon constantly disappearing and reappearing after death, that one was fine. That was just funny. But, like, I'm pretty sure 90% of it was stemming from the performance issues that happened at the beginning. Oh, you get used to that. Get used to seeing sudden issues and more issues than expected, because everyone knows I am cursed with everything around me breaking. But this was a different kind of breaking than I came into this prepared for.
To be really honest, in the beginning of the game, it was less breakable. It was more the chain healing we noticed that isn't the greatest. If you're not a healer, it's absolutely trash.
Yeah. The targeting on the chain heal. Well, no, it's not the chain healing. It's the channel healing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, channel healing's the one that shoots the orbs that decide to wander off to whatever it feels like. And yeah, we reset and it still went, nah, bug, broke. And the thing is, 90% of the time it wasn't even that bad. It was just slightly off. But every now and then, since it was slightly off to begin with, if it would stutter at all normally, it was then compounded. And that's where a lot of that frustration started building up from.
And also, do mind you guys, I am from EU. Drag is from US, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So our compatible connections is not always working out.
Yeah, but 90% of the time we don't have that much of a problem from that because, you know,
yeah,
we both have, well, I have very good internet and you are getting better internet from what I recall, yeah. So
yeah.
And yeah, I had cut the settings in half, basically, from where they were when it was running smoothly the previous week, and nothing changed. So that's why I'm assuming there's an exterior issue. Yeah, I'll show you how much I had lowered it. Like, look at this. Everything is more or less as low as it will go. There is more tinkering I could have done, but this was all done on the fly, which is why it's not perfect. I had it very better.
I'm gonna go, Drac, and everybody, thanks for watching.
Yeah, we're not gonna sit here and troubleshoot this right now. I do appreciate the intent behind what you're doing there, but we are packing up, so we will not be worrying about fixing that at the moment. And thank you for being here, Xeno.
Yeah, thank you thanks for the game.
Yeah.
I am Skedaddle Skedoodle. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Trust me when I say I do know what I'm doing as far as things like that go. Just, this was very spur of the moment. I have to fix this right now, and I had already gotten into a bad headspace at that point. So, I do know that what you're saying is true, though, because I have seen that mentioned before for this, and I had it fixed with that before, but then when it was still bugging out with that change, I tried flipping it back, and it actually behaved better after that, today specifically. Which may be an unbelievable statement, but trust me when I say it did actually get better after that. Because there was a lot of toggling back and forth, experimenting today. And I'm seeing things going wrong elsewhere that are going to lead to future problems, but those are future problems. That's not something I'm going to worry about right now. I will say there will be one more stream tomorrow, still slightly up in the air as to what that's going to be. Do remember, as I said before, that Monday and Tuesday there will not be a stream this coming week because of other obligations having come up. And, well, I'll just say it now. The bad news I just saw is Thursday's collab may also have some complications. Was what I was dodging around whether I wanted to say or not. But we'll just rip that band-aid off and get that one out there too. So suffice it to say, today's just been a ride of news I didn't need and complications we definitely didn't need. But that's how it be sometimes. The only reason we're still sitting here is I'm trying to pick out somewhere to send y'all, which will hopefully be better than how this has went. Yeah, you know what? They're doing a 2-year thing. We'll go over there. I do apologize for this being significantly shorter and nowhere near as good as usual for this. Every now and then things just get out of hand. And, you know, it just ends up not working out. Such is life now and then. But we will go support Vampy doing her 2-year stream anniversary. And hopefully we will have a good time and all of that good stuff. Be sure to support her. She's good people. I know I haven't mentioned her very often. That's because timings and everything have not lined up very often for any discussion of that to come up. We already talked about the schedule, so like I said, thank you all for your time. Hopefully tomorrow's stream will be better, and I may be a part of something later today, and I will hopefully be in a better headspace for that. Bye, everybody.
Okay, not so much